Enfim, vamos lá. O que essa 5.1 tem pra gente? Acho que nada.
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Nightwind, so Aurora was indeed being threatened.
Eita, viu uma leoa mesmo?
We're already off to a rocky start here.
Ela faz um remix. Valeu, Zgue. Ok, ângulos.
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go.
His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
Eita, boss novo?
In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
And once you've learned the truth of the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
A land without the Lord, without the protection of the wolves, is doomed from the start.
Bom que eu tô tomando spoiler porque eu ainda não terminei a quest principal. Mas alguém pegou ali a visão.
Ensure their survival. You've experienced something similar, Malwika. You know exactly what I mean.
Modo Super Saiyajin. Ok, rapaz, da história parece estar louca. Já? Nem começou? Quer dizer, pra mim seria mais louco se eu já tivesse terminado a história da quest principal, né? Enfim, não ligue. Eu, né? Esse é o código que a gente vai. Depois eu pego. Quer dizer, deixa eu copiar aqui logo, senão isso aqui vai dando doideira. Deixa eu deixar no Ctrl V aqui. Importante. Essa única curiosidade agora é da 5.2. Será que vem a Arconte mesmo? A Arconte vai pagar o preço. Ela morre e volta na 5.2. Será que é por isso que eles vão deixar uma versão sem atualização da quest principal?
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.1
Aqui é
special
você.
program. My name is Zgue, and I'm from the Genshin Impact localization team.
And
Localização?
I'm also from the Loc team, and will be your host for today's program. We're usually translating Genshin Impact behind the scenes, so it's an honor to talk about the latest update. I'm pretty stoked about what's coming in version 5.1.
Totally. I'm sure that everyone else is just as excited to find out about the new update.
Then let's give them what they've been waiting for. First up, Xilonen will be our new playable character in version 5.1. Whoa, Xilonen has a lot going on. Where should we start?
Yeah, we should probably start with her profession.
Of course.
Xilonen is a famous smith from the Children of Echoes, one of Natlan's 6
Tá que na live em japonês
She
também,
forges all
faz
kinds
assim?
of goods, like jewelry, vehicles, and weapons. You name it, and she'll make it.
Cool.
We've already seen some of her creations, actually.
Oh, really?
She created the Pyro Archon sunglasses and Kachina's drill, Turbo Twirly. You'll be able to see even more of her handiwork, including the weapons of some of our new
Então ela é
upcoming Natlan
crafter.
characters.
Wow.
Estão falando dessa enrolação que tá acontecendo.
Yeah, and they're
É,
all
poder
really
do
varied.
ZZZ.
She commands so much respect in Natlan, but her
ZZZ
job is
assim
really
também.
challenging.
Yeah.
Vai ser uma live de 10
What's her
minutos,
secret?
guys.
Xilonen is a really skilled smith, but her work mindset is the true key to her success. As she likes to say, if you overwork yourself, then your mind and body will settle the score.
Yep.
You can't accomplish much while you're burned out. That's why she believes that it's important to take breaks.
So, what does she do during her time off?
Well, for one, she likes to sunbathe in the tree branches.
That's right. We saw her doing that before.
Yeah, in the Ignition teaser.
Yes.
But that's not her only hobby. She also likes to listen to music.
That's a popular pastime in her tribe, right?
Absolutely. See those earpieces in her ears? They actually connect to a record player.
Cool.
She made them so that she can listen to music during her work breaks.
É um fone Bluetooth.
And the musical beats help her keep up a steady
Os
forging
caras estão
rhythm.
introduzindo uns Bluetooth.
Wow, it seems like
É
her
uns
skill
Bluetooth
set is
inteiros.
really convenient.
And as a smith, her skill set also comes in handy for exploration. Xilonen actually forged some special equipment that make
Então é
it
assim que fala o
easier to
nome
get
dela.
around. Let's take a look.
Great.
Time de localização, é assim que fala então, não o nome. Damn!
Ooh, she's in her Night Soul's Blessing attire. Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, she makes climbing look
Não sei
so
por que
easy.
tá aparecendo que tá a 40
She can even
FPS.
stop in the middle of her climb and take in the
Ah,
surrounding
beleza.
Nice. I bet she finds
Sem
a lot
gastar
of
estamina?
inspiration that way.
view. For sure.
Mentira, pô, nenhum gasto também separa.
When she finds something interesting, she immediately springs into action.
Mas agora realmente a pergunta boa, né? Escalada nesse modo gasta estamina? Se não gastar é legal.
Let's discuss her battle mechanics. Xilonen uses special equipment in combat too. See those 3 objects next to her? They look like gems, right? Well, those are samplers that were crafted by Xilonen herself.
Whoa, those are super shiny. They really suit Shilonen's design.
Yeah, and their color can change. The samplers are aligned with Geo by default, but their element will change when you add Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters to your party.
Esse é o tipo de gel que eu gosto.
If Mualani is in your party, then one of Xilonen's samplers will become aligned with Hydro. And when Xilonen activates that sampler, she can reduce nearby enemies' resistance to Hydro damage.
Roubado!
Okay. Well, how do you activate the samplers?
It's simple.
É só
When
bater.
Xilonen has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo,
Esse- olha,
then
olha,
hitting
olha.
enemies with her normal
Como é
attacks
culto.
will build up Night Soul points. When Night Soul points are at their maximum level, then all samplers will be activated. This reduces the corresponding elemental resistances of nearby enemies.
Okay, I think I understand her kit now.
Nice.
Shilonen's abilities
Nice.
work best when there are at
Os
least
caras são
2
de pouca
different
frase.
Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters in your party. Once you have an optimal team, you just need to activate the Night Soul's Blessing state and max out her Night Soul points.
Exactly.
Ok.
These skills allow her
suficiente.
to reduce multiple types of elemental resistance. Of course, Xilonen also works in teams with multiple Geo characters. If Xilonen's
Ela também
samplers are aligned with
tira
Geo,
gel também.
then her normal attacks and plunging attacks deal greater damage instead of rapidly accumulating Night Soul points.
Oh, really?
Xilonen also
Ah,
has a
então ela
talent that should
serve,
be
ela
helpful
pode
for
ser o
exploring that
damage
land.
de mono gel.
When
né?
Xilonen is in your party, triggering a Night Soul transmission with one of your party members will allow them to regain a set amount of phlogiston.
Cool.
Xilonen's elemental burst deals AoE Geo damage, and if she has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo, then her burst will restore HP to active characters at set intervals.
E ela cura ainda.
That's all we have for Xilonen's skills.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to
Faz
mention
tudo,
something
pô. Faz
important.
tudo,
What
boneco.
is it?
Ancient names. Xilonen inherited the art of ancient name forging.
Boneco simplesmente faz
The
tudo.
Pyro Archon even appointed her to forge an ancient name for the Traveler.
Ancient names record the deeds of Natlan's heroes,
querendo aposentar no
It's
L.
amazing she can forge something like that.
Exactly. Natlan cherishes its ancient names. Few have the honor of being recognized by past heroes, and even fewer individuals have the ability to forge ancient names. Be sure to check out Tribal Chronicles Nanatskayan in version
deve ser a
5.1 to
história
learn more about
lendária.
Xilonen and ancient name forging. And, just like in version 5.0, travelers can earn extra primo gems and level up materials by completing Xilonen's Tribal Chronicles during version 5.1.
Eu tava sem tempo.
An ancient name for the Traveler,
Mas da
at the
próxima
end of
versão eu
the
vou pegar.
last Archon quest, the Pyro Archon made it sound pretty difficult.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The
Foi
Traveler is
Auto 3
an
e 4.
outlander, so their adventures in Natlan aren't recorded in the Night Kingdom.
If those
Mais
deeds
dois
aren't
arquinhos da
recorded,
quest
then
principal.
it's going to be pretty tricky to forge an ancient name for the traveler.
Yeah, no wonder the Pyro Archon said nobody's ever done it before.
During the version 5.1 Archon quest, we'll have to figure out how to overcome that obstacle. We'll also get the chance to meet Citlali from the Masters of the Nightwind. Her tribe is said to be extremely knowledgeable about the Wyub, so she might be able to turn the tides in our favor.
Yes.
Of course, the traveler's ancient name won't be the only obstacle.
Ela tomou
The
até
threat
demais.
of the Abyss remains, and it seems like Auroran, a mysterious member of the Masters of the Nightwind, is working
Tá
on a
bêbada.
secret plan.
Ooh.
Terei que dizer que o modelo dela, quando era animado, tava mais bonito. O 3D...
You're exactly right. Just like
3D
in version
eu não-
5.0, travelers can earn an extra 500 primo
Caramba,
gems if they complete
quinhentão.
the Natlan Archon quest Act 3 and Act 4 during version 5.1.
Assim, vamos
But
trabalhar
that's
nesse
not
modo.
all.
Olha só
Extra
como é que ela é na
rewards will
imagem
also be
ali.
available for
Olha a
exploring
diferença.
Natlan during version 5.1. Travelers can earn a total of 400 extra primo gems by completing related world quests and increasing Natlan exploration progress. Travelers who already reached the required amount of progress in
Já
version
vão pegar, né,
5.0
basicamente.
can directly claim the rewards during the new
Tá, ó,
version.
mais
But
geminhos.
don't worry if you're more laid back about exploring new regions. These exploration rewards will be available for 2 versions. That means you will have all of version 5.1
Ah,
and
tá, então vai ser meio que
5.2 to satisfy the
sub-evento?
conditions and claim the rewards.
Eu podia ficar ali só pra explorar.
Become available as the map expands in future updates?
You bet. Limited
Entendi.
time exploration rewards
Podia
will
só
be
ficar,
offered
né,
for all
permanente.
future Natlan areas.
Yes.
Each time a new region is released, the exploration rewards will be available for 2 versions. That
Okay.
way, travelers should have enough time to explore the new maps and
É,
claim those extra
tempo
primo
tem.
gems. Each version comes with a
Entre aspas.
ton of activities. You might even come across some opportunities for exploration during certain commissions or events. So you'll definitely have a ton of chances to work towards those rewards.
We should give the
É, já é
travelers
só
an
pegar
example.
60%
No problem. In
da
version
exploração
5.1,
geral do mapa.
travelers will be
Então.
able to take part in an event called Aphid Treasure
Oh,
Trace.
já tá nos
They'll
eventos?
work
Cadê os
together
banners?
with
Pera
Xilonen
aí,
to track down and capture
Evento
phlogiston
Monster Hunter.
aphids. It's not as simple as I make it sound, though. These creatures have been corroded by the abyss, which caused them to grow unnaturally large.
Wow, is nothing safe from abyssal corrosion?
Bagunça.
Natlan's really going through a tough time.
Tell me about it. Luckily, the corrosion levels are still reversible. Start by unleashing attacks with your characters, then use Xilonen's insect net to break their shields. Once the surrounding shields are down, travelers can purify the abyssal energy inside of them. Elsewhere in Natlan, travelers
Ok,
who
agora
venture
boss?
into a specific underground cavern will discover
Eles só
a
tão
secret
tacando um monte
source
de coisa.
automaton that was left behind by a lost
Pera aí, meu.
civilization. The secret source constructor awaits all challengers. If you manage to beat this new boss, then you can earn special materials.
I bet Xilonen would love to get her hands on the parts of that automaton.
Claro, né? Deve ser o item de up dela.
We introduced our new character and the new boss.
E
Let's move on
evento,
to the
por
event
algum motivo.
wishes. In the first half of version 5.1, travelers can look forward to
Okay,
event wishes for
Xilonen.
Xilonen and Chiori. A new 5-star sword, Peak Patrol Song, will be featured on the weapon banner. And in the second half of version 5.1, we'll have returning
Nahida e
event wishes
Hutao?
for Nahida and Hutao.
Interessante esse segundo.
Yes, and new 4-star weapons will also be added to the weapon banner during version 5.1.
Okay.
Keep an eye out if you're interested in
Eita,
them.
a lança
Oh,
da
I can't wait.
Catina.
But it's about time for our first break. See you soon, travelers.
See you soon.
Rapaz, dá uma misturada do cara. What the Mano, que doideira. Parece que juntaram umas coisas ali, mas no final deu certo, né? A segunda parte é o que? Eu não sei mais. Eu não sei. Eu não sei mais, tá ligado? Eu não sei mais o que a segunda parte é. Antes até... Antes eu sabia. Agora eu já não faço a menor ideia. Mas tá. Pelo menos acho que além dá pra ver que é, né? Vai ter bastante mecânica de explorar e E bom, tirar resistência ou no modo de mais dano e cura ainda, né?
Travelers. I'm sure that everyone can figure out where we're at.
Yep, it's Sumeru City. Things are looking really festive.
That's because we're celebrating Nahida's birthday in version 5.1. I still remember how the Sub-Zero's festival kept repeating during the Archon quest 2 years ago. Nahida couldn't celebrate her birthday because the Grand Sage trapped her in the sanctuary of Surasthana.
Right, and Nahida's character teaser was so sad. Especially during that third instance of, when I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. The sudden change of music was so heart-wrenching.
Definitely. The Traveler really helped out by exposing the Academia, and Nahida was able to earn her people's love. But we all feel like she deserves a true birthday celebration, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, in the version 5.1 event, Chromatic Ode of Candies and Roses, Travelers will get the chance to give Nahida the birthday celebration that she deserves.
All right, finally.
Yeah, actually, I have a few screenshots that I can share with everyone. Do you want to take a sneak peek at this Sub-Zero's festival?
Yeah, let's do it.
Manda boa.
Whoa, that's a lot of people. It looks like they're secretly discussing something.
This year, the Academia is organizing a birthday celebration unlike any other. Think of it as a small way to make up for their past mistakes. Plus, the Traveler has teamed up with a bunch of friends from Sumeru to prepare a special surprise for Nahida.
Oh, I can't wait to see her reaction.
Of course, a surprise is only as good as your ability to keep it a secret, so don't give it away, Travelers. The flower carriage is another important part of the Sub-Zero's festival. This year, our Sumeru friends have created a miniature carriage to simulate the parade. That way, it can go off without a hitch.
That's so nice of them.
And the Traveler will serve as the Knight of Flowers during the real parade, escorting the carriage along the route.
Wow, so the Traveler is like Nahida's protector.
Yeah, it looks like the Aranara are also involved in the festival. If you want to learn more about this year's Sub-Zero's festival, including the birthday surprise,
espero o jogo atualizar,
sure to check out the event during version 5.1.
Arara.
It's time to make some memories sweeter than candied Xilonen nuts.
Travelers can also look forward to different types of gameplay during the event. Remember the parade simulator that we saw in the earlier screenshot? Travelers can take it for a spin during the event, rocking carriage. The goal is to control the direction of the carriage to avoid obstacles.
Eu já teve evento assim. Só que a gente era o boneco do bem.
Nice.
In the second event, in a reflection of reality and dreams, travelers will enter unique dreamscapes, search for anomalies within the dreams, and fix them.
Oh, so it's like a spot the difference game. That's one of my specialties.
In the third event, Shadow of the Night's Blade, the Knight of Flowers must eradicate evil on behalf of the Dendro Archon. Earn points by defeating as many enemies as possible within the time limit.
Ué, por que tá no negócio
do... level and earn buffs by satisfying special conditions during the challenge.
This should be a breeze for the Knight of Flowers. Bring it on.
Oh, wow. Looks like someone's excited for the Sub-Zero's festival. I hope travelers feel the same way.
Hey, I'm sure they will.
In addition to Nahida's birthday celebration, version 5.1 offers other exciting events. In Feast of Pursuit, travelers will be able to earn rewards by completing various challenges. They can even choose their own difficulty setting.
Oh, cool.
Each challenge comes with unique buffs. Use them wisely to clear the challenge as quickly as possible. You'll find tougher enemies at higher difficulty levels.
In Reminiscent Regimen Thrill, travelers will team up with each other in co-op to tackle a challenge with 4 random stages. Each challenge will feature different reminiscent reinforcements. Selecting a character that fits the reinforcements featured in each stage will make it easier to complete. Each player can choose a strengthening buff before entering a stage. You can give your team an advantage by choosing a buff that works with the specific stage design.
It's all about optimizing your teamwork.
Absolutely.
Teamwork.
After completing the challenge, travelers will earn thrilling stars based on their performance. Be sure to gather thrilling stars if you want to claim the corresponding rewards.
New envisaged echoes challenges will also be added in version 5.1.
Nice.
Travelers will now be able to obtain echoes for Zhongli and Kuqing.
Calma, Rogue, para mandar esse spoiler, rapaz.
really
Calma, rapaz.
Kuqing's echo is
Pressa
also
é essa,
beautiful.
calma.
She leaves a trail of flowers behind her.
Whoa, save some excitement for our other updates. During version 5.1, a few familiar faces will also be added to Genius Invocation TCG. Travelers can look forward to new character cards, monster cards, and action cards.
Cool.
Version 5.1 is absolutely packed with events. There's even the Aphid Treasure Trace event that we introduced at the beginning of the program.
That's not all. There's an old friend we haven't seen in a while.
Wait, do you mean...
Não, Twitch é meio
That's
bugado.
right. Liban will be
Baixa o
back in
loop.
version 5.1. Just like always, travelers can exchange their items for primo gems and level up materials. I even heard that specific materials will be available during his latest visit.
Awesome.
That should be all for the version
Você é mais
5.1
porque no
events.
YouTube dá pra botar
That
legenda,
means
então
it's about time for our
é
second
mais
break.
prático.
You got it. We'll be right back, travelers.
É bem mais prático. Eu posso atacar a legenda. É por isso que eu vejo pelo YouTube. Grande Liben. Liben vai levar minhas coisas inúteis da bolsa embora e me dar gemas. Ok. E bom, agora temos os 3, né? O que seria os eventos agora. Em teoria. Porque eu não sei. Eu ainda não sei a ordem das coisas que eles estão fazendo aí. É, que o meu tá certinho, né? Não tá nenhum milésimo, nem mais nenhum.
Welcome back, travelers. It's time to jump into
Opa,
the system
otimização de
optimizations.
sistema. Ah, não, é
First up,
otimização.
a skip feature will be added to the Spiral Abyss.
Olá?
This change allows you to skip floor 9 in the new update if you obtained full stars on
Mas
floor
só o 9?
11 of the previous Spiral Abyss. Obtaining full stars on floor 12 will allow you to skip both floor 9 and floor 10.
Se você faz 36
Hopefully this
segundos.
change will create a smoother experience.
That sounds so convenient.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ah, dá pra pular
Just as a
2, hein?
reminder, the Primogem rewards from the skipped floors will need to be claimed manually. But floor rewards such as domain reliquaries will be distributed automatically when you open the Spiral Abyss interface. In addition, you can now open multiple domain reliquaries at once.
Nice. We don't have to keep opening them one by
Nossa,
one.
finalmente!
Continuing with more optimizations, the filtering and sorting logic of the character artifact interface has been improved. The system will now remember your artifact set filters so that you don't have to set them every single time. You can also sort by affix for an individual artifact slot. Those preferences will also be saved.
That will make it a lot easier to filter artifacts for each character.
Totally. The character ascension mechanics will also be optimized in version 5.1. You can now see the craftable amount of certain materials directly in your inventory. A feature will also be added to the crafting bench that allows you to filter recipes by character ascension goals. This will allow you to easily view and craft the number of materials that you need.
Vão
Now,
matar o
you don't have
Cid.
to calculate the required materials and quantities in advance. You can do all of that at the crafting
Acabou o
bench.
Cid.
Version 5.1 will also be adding other small optimizations. Be sure to check out future announcements for more information.
All right, travelers. Some of you might have already noticed, but Genshin Impact turns 4 years old tomorrow.
We've had an incredible journey so far, right? Let's see where this path has taken us. It's time to relive some amazing memories.
Let's do it.
Meu Deus, eu não vi. Eita, rapaz do anime? Não. Mas que espadão. Vai. Você vai lembrar, mas esse momento aí nunca aconteceu. Quer dizer, isso tinha num trailer lá, né? Eu assim, mas isso aí nunca aconteceu.
Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's cloudy. That's what journey means.
A única coisa que eu tenho saudade é dos eventos na Dragon Spy. Faz que eu tenho saudade mesmo.
But we still must pursue the dream. Travel through the heights and shallows. Put on a sturdy shell to face the perils. I hear about your
Pô, mó bom, pô.
last trail.
Mó bom os clones Albedo, pô.
Love is shining bright in the deep night. Stand up to fight many times and know it's wrong or right. The scars will finally heal. Do not fear the road not taken. The honor is no problem. Do not go gentle in the good night. The day I wanna seize comes with the creaks of the breeze. Will there be bright day? Please tell me.
Isso já acontece.
Travel through infinite dusks and dawns. Break through the strong tide to reach the other side. I hear about your last
Dá usar a Nara.
Some words are heavy when some words are light. We are like two meteors that miss each other. We'll finally reunite.
É, então um sinal de missão ali que eu não fiz ainda.
With the sunlight, with the brightest fire, the memories softly touch my feet. The freedom I wanna seize takes me to another place, and the journey is we will So we will go on the quest along the way.
Eita.
Here's to 4 years of Genshin Impact.
Hey, happy birthday!
Wow, it's already been 4 years.
Faz tempo.
Where's the time gone? It really brings back so many memories when I see all
Tá,
those scenes.
o que teremos? O que
There's that
teremos?
fight against Storm Terror, the battle of the Jade Chamber, Nahida saying goodbye to Greater Lord
vai ganhar
Devada,
pool.
the Masquerade of the Guilty.
I know, and I'm definitely gonna have that song on repeat.
That's exactly what I did with the Natland Symphony performance.
It seems like this is a good place to announce that Natland's first OST album, Land of Tlayayatl, is about to be released.
Ok,
The album
mais um
contains
ST.
3 discs featuring 78
Caramba.
original tracks composed for Genshin Impact.
78 músicas pra botar de
Yay,
fundo de
we
vídeo.
can finally add Natland's regional soundtrack to our playlists.
Yes. All right. That looks like all the information we have to share.
That means it's time for the special program to come to an end.
Ah, então só dar
Is there
salve
anything
de
you want to say
aniversário
before
mesmo.
we leave?
Yeah, for sure.
E é o update de aniversário
I
que já
think
tá.
There's so much cool content coming in this version, and hey, come on, 4th anniversary, that's so huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we've put so much work into this game over the years, and every version has been special, but I gotta say, 5.0, 5.1, these have been great.
Exactly. I mean, seriously, Genshin Impact
Depois,
is not only a game to me. It's my work, it's my life.
Right.
I play Genshin Impact every day. I talk about Genshin Impact every day.
Já
And
tá
I
ficando
interact
maluco.
with players online. It's all these
Vai ficar
years.
doido.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Totally.
So
Totally.
if I have to say something this time, we are truly, truly grateful that you guys, our players, are continue playing this game. And
Yeah.
we're just as excited as you guys for what's coming next in the game.
Awesome. Yeah.
Tinha
no,
que
totally
personagens
agree. That's so
nem tem
great.
mais.
Well, unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye.
Once again, thank you so much for all of the support over these past 4 years. Hope to see you in game.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.